Alrighty, Howdy Neighbors, and welcome back to Speak of the Devil 1, A Deathly Proposition. Last time we went to the cemetery, got some EVPs, people made fun of my weight, and it was a great time. We also found a book, and we're about to sift through it right now. Let's flipping through the pages. I see pictures. I see imagery of past and present. What the fuck? What the actual fuck is going on here? I'm flipping it through this weird book and I'm seeing images that do not exist. I'm going insane here. My lack of rest today finally gotten to me. I know that sleep deprivation makes you see things that don't exist. I just let the book aside and let out a big sigh. I know I didn't see what I thought I saw. I physically saw the past, present, and future. I swear to God, those pages were blank. Blank. I'm convinced that those pages were blank. I need to check that again. I go back and pick up the book and start flipping through the pages again. I can see this time. I see nothing this time. Just old, withered pages of a book that hasn't been used. The actual hell is just happened. I saw something, went to double check, I saw nothing. I think I should just go to bed. That's my best option right now. It's past midnight right now. I normally don't stay up this late. Probably just tired and sort of hallucinating, as normal people do. After contemplating what in the world I just saw, I get up to turn off the lights and go back to my bed to lay down. Grab the book that's on my bed and put it on my nightstand. I have no idea why that even happened or how it happened. Today's just one of those days that I need to sleep it off. I was staring at the ceiling for some time. My mind can't stop thinking about the book. Why did it show me those images? Why did the ink disappear? Logic and reasoning can't explain it. I can't even explain it, no matter how hard I think to debunk what I saw and experienced. I should just slip this off. I don't even know what I'm thinking about right now. All I should be thinking about is going to sleep, moving on from what happened. My mind is racing around at 80 miles per hour. My body eventually gave up and shuts down for the night. What? What is this mini? Oh my. Ugh. My head hurts so much, it's pounding again. I think I need to drink some water. I think I might be dehydrated. I try to get myself, as I try to get myself, my body collapses back down. For some reason, my body just refuses to get itself up. And I open my eyes and look around me. I notice something very apparent. I'm not in my room. Looking around my surroundings in this dark room, I notice stone walls. Water slowly rolling down the sides of the walls. Very little light. And then I'm laying on a flat surface. Looking around instinctively, I notice that this room has the same similarity to the mausoleum to the cemetery. It has the same stone wall pattern on the outside. The crack from the outside is the reason why as to why it's leaking water. On the outside. And there is barely any light in here. Most of the light is from the moon outside peeking through the cracks in the ceiling. My mind is racing a mile a minute. And I just need to figure out, why am I in here? Alright, drinks over. Had a good little laugh here. Let me ask so I can go home. I don't think you deserve to go home at this rate. Huh? Who said that? Me. I said that. Who in the world are you? My oh my. You know what? This is fine. This is fine. All of it's great. A plus. Love this for me. It was Nightmare Michi. Quite surprised. You summoned me here. Your little friend Levi. You know, it's not really fun when you're just dead quiet, you know. Don't you want to know how you got in here? My resting place? You haven't asked yourself. Yet you don't have the balls to continue the conversation you started. I thought you were talking to your own and I forced you to talk. Wouldn't it be my first time forcing someone to do something they don't want to do? Oh my god, we just talked about consent. I'll talk, I just don't know what to say. Not gonna ask me who I am? Why I'm here? Are you gonna kill me? Come on, Michi, these are basic questions you should be asking here. I'm thinking those questions, but I just can't verbally say them. You're just what? You're way too big to be a demon. That's weird. First of all, I'm not just a demon, I'm a succubus. Do you know what a succubus is, Michi? No. Let me give you a history lesson. A succubus is a demon, or a supernatural entity in folklore, in female form, that appears in dreams to seduce men, usually through adult activities. My explanation says something straight out of Wikipedia. Us demons have our ways. When it comes to human knowledge, Michi, don't ever underestimate what you can do. If I truly wanted to, I could send you straight down to hell with me. Isn't your life living hell right now? What do you mean by living hell? You don't even know who I am. About that? I have multiple gorgeous women surrounding you at home. You need to do nothing. Well, yet you have the nerve to moan and groan saying that you don't have a girlfriend, oh woe is me. People would love to be in your situation, and you to piss away every single opportunity you have. How many men on this earth have multiple women fighting for his attention every single day? If I were to subtract them from your life, look what you have. You have nothing. The women in your life. You wouldn't have joined the paranormal club at your little school. I didn't know about them. I really like the horns, I gotta say. People think I have eyes on the ground, Michi. I have power stronger than most gods and entities on the planet. And yet, you question it. Again, you should be thankful that I don't end this conversation and drag you down to the deepest pits of hell. Why would you bring me here in the first place, just to berate me? I know my life is a pathetic one. I know I have many opportunities to do something, and yet I don't execute it. You don't have to keep slamming my failures down my throat. Finally, your head's coming out of your ass, Michi. You finally understand that without those around you, you'd be nothing. I'm glad that you finally understand my point. What is your point? My point is that you need someone in your life to make your life somewhat functioning. You cannot be alone. You know it, and I know it. That's why I'm here to help you. Why help me? Or do you I'm just a scum that should die alone? I didn't say that, did I? My mission as succubus is to fulfill the desires of men who summon me. But you're a special case here. You summoned me because you want to find love in your life. Usually, men summon me to get a quick fulfillment, but you want something more permanent, don't you? I would love something permanent, but I can't choose just one of the girls at random. That won't be fair to any of them and me. Well, guess what? Life's unfair. Just like how I'm going to be unfair to you. The ball's in my court, Michi, and you have no say to this. I'm going to change your life forever, and there's nothing you can do about it. A plus. Look at it again. by the feeling of my head pounding with the force of 1,000 drums. Looking around me, it's a pitch black outside. I don't see any stone walls, nothing in the sky. No nothing. It's all but a dream. I don't know what I ate last night. It's like we dream of a succubus berating me. Like, she didn't even introduce herself to me. What kind of person does that? She did, it's Levi. Oh, did I forget to introduce myself to you? I thought it was kind of obvious what I was, but again, I know you're not that intelligent. Hi, Levi. What? Levi? Oh my, hello, madam. Why, hello there again, Michi. Long time no see. Are we seriously doing the song dance again? Just let me go home already. Rated me enough tonight to last me a lifetime. I'm not letting you go until we come up with an agreement on something. What kind of agreement? An agreement that'll give you what you want in life. What I want in life? Why, yes, of course. All you've been thinking about lately is getting a girlfriend, no? Or have you been lying to yourself? Her horns are so cool. Just look at her horns, they are beautiful. I don't think I've been lying to myself. I just don't know who to pick. Well, your new best friend here is willing to give you a helping hand. But at a price. What do you mean for a price? What do you mean by for a price and whatnot? I can't afford to give you money or anything of that sort. I'm not looking for money from you, Michi. I want your soul. Naturally. Soul. Tell me that I actually have a soul? That's news to me. All humans have souls, Michi. Succubuses and other things like me feed off your soul's survive. Why should I trade my soul for a girlfriend? It kinda seems like a bad trade-off when I think about it. I'm not looking to get your soul immediately. That's why I wrote this handy-dandy contract for you. The soul contract. Ever heard of those? Yeah, I heard of those. It's where you exchange your soul for something that you want. Thank goodness you have some form of intelligence. I was getting worried about that. Moving that aside, do you remember what I said earlier? I'd rather forget what you said earlier. Men like you are why your average lifespan is dwindling down. If you actually paid attention, I said that you're a special case to me. So, I'm not going to ask you for a soul immediately from you. I don't think you should give up your soul to me, but again, you summoned me, so actions have consequences. I didn't even mean to summon you. I don't even know how you did in the first place. Read the book you found in my resting place. You didn't think that was a random occurrence, right? Everything that has led up to this moment has been planned from the start. Remember, I have eyes everywhere. I really just want to go home. If you want to go home, you listen to me, young man. You're not even in your own world anymore. You're in my domain. Trust me, my domain isn't all fun and games. Why should I believe you? Remember when you saw those pictures from the book when you were flipping through it? Those images were all the men that I've seen for the past 1,000 years. Every single one got what they wanted in exchange for their soul. Did they look happy, Michi? They did seem pretty happy with themselves. Exactly. They got what they wanted because they listened to me. And in exchange, they gave me the right to their soul. But you, Michi, are a special case. Like I said, I don't want your soul as immediate payment. Essentially, what I want is a promissory note from you. If I sign whatever you want, can I finally go home? Of course. I'm going to be fair and read you the terms of the contract here. Are you willing to listen to them? I don't have a choice, do I? Now you're finally starting to get it. So let's get down to business here, Michi. Here's the term of your contract. It's a love contract. And not an ordinary love contract where someone magically falls in love with you. You have to make them fall in love with you. It just sounds unfair. So is life, so get over it. I'm giving you 7 days from now to get to following one of the girls you physically know. You must go on a date with them, get a kiss from them, and get a proper love confession. Uh-oh. We're a Redditor. We're a Redditor, we have a hard time showering. We have a little sister who does not leave us alone. That's gonna be an issue. That doesn't sound complicated. It sure does. You say that now, but once everything starts getting a bit too real for you, you'll be changing your tune. Plus, I'm adding a bit of spice to this contract here. I'll be watching you throughout the entire process. I won't be there to help you. I'm going to be there to interfere with you, to make you be a true man. Do you seriously have to follow me throughout the entire process? It just seems a little too far, in my opinion. I must protect my soul investment. Plus, your realistic chance of getting a girlfriend is very high. You have Aiko, Mayu, Sayuri, and Origo, after all. I think Sayuri's gonna be who I go after. It will not be Aiko. Straight up, no. At the end of the day, whichever route you choose will determine your destiny, with the contract and how I interact with you. There is a small provision I wrote in here. Ah, no, what is it? You cannot switch from girl to girl throughout the week. You must pick one to start with in the morning and stick with it. Switching back and forth gives an unfair advantage to you. And why should I make it a level playing field? Valid. Seems like a deathly proposition. They said the thing! Do I really need to do this? It seems like a lot for a week's time. Plus you haven't told me who you even are. I already told you, Levi is my name. And that's all you need to know about me, not more than less. Plus, Michi, you don't have a choice. Either you sign the love contract here, or you can just stay down here in hell with me. What would you like to do? I would like to go home. Good choice. Now sign here. I got the big feather pen from this Levi girl's hand and signed my name on it. After my signature has been finalized on the paper, it vanishes in thin air. Everything goes black. Ugh. Wait a minute. Back in my room. It really was a dream after all. After waking up again for the third time, I look around my surroundings and I'm greeted by the walls of my room. This thing feels off. It feels like someone is watching me. You know, Aiko has tendencies to just watch over me sometimes, but this time it feels different. But it doesn't matter right now. I'm just happy that I'm actually in my room, and that none of this was truly real. Thank God it was all a dream. Are you sure about that? Please do not be in my window. Why? What the? Get out of my window. I told you that what you experienced was 100% real. Now I have one more question for you now, Michi. Do you believe in spirits now? Nice. Why don't we just date her? Like, straight up. Beat her at her own game. Good evening. This is Miss Ayama with your 6 o'clock evening breaking news report. We currently have a breaking news story from the Imperial Cemetery. It reported to the local police overnight that there was several gravestones vandalized, along with one of the mausoleums being broken into. During the police's initial investigation this morning, it was shown that nothing of value was stolen from the mausoleum itself. It was determined to be a failed attempt at grave robbery. The police continue to investigate the matter further. It is urged that with everyone with information, please contact Sergeant Williams. The police did say that the incident poses no danger to the general public. There is also a 10,000 yen reward offered by the department to anyone who could lead them to the perpetrator. We'll report any further updates on the situation when available. This is Miss Ayama, and thank you for listening. The end. All right. I like how they give credit to every one of the songs and where exactly it came from. Alright, well, did it. Boom. Not at all. That's it for Speak of the Devil. Speak of the Devil 1, excuse me. Deathly Proposition. Again, this is the first one, so we are waiting for any of the other ones so we can continue the story. But I'm liking where it's going so far. Also, I know of this artist. I know of his work. I have commissioned him several times for nerd stuff. And so I'm excited to see his stuff like in a game and seeing all of it work out. I'm excited to see where it's going. Even though it's a little risque for my liking, I did have a good time. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I will see you later.